Hi people, my name is Hamadi Kicharele Kisato, and I have a question before I get into scripture. And the question is, did you ever think that your leader, in whichever place you're in, the nation, the leader of the nation, that is a president or a king or a queen in England, or your CEO in the company or the founders of an organization, did you ever think that everything they do has consequences to you who are the subordinate, lack of a better word, the subordinate or the citizen of the nation? Did you ever think so? Did you ever see the repercussions of their actions to the environment that they occupy? Well, let me read for you a scripture, then we'll get to expound more on that. 2 Kings chapter 21 from verse 10 to verse 15, and it says, "And the Lord spoke to his servants the prophets, saying, Because Manasseh, king of Judah, has done these abominations, he has acted more wickedly than all the Amorites who were before him, and has also made Judah sin with his idols. Therefore, thus says the Lord of Israel, Behold, I am bringing such calamity upon Jerusalem and Judah, that whoever hears of it, both his ears will tingle. And I will stretch over Jerusalem the measuring line of Samaria and the plummet of the house of Ahab. I will wipe Jerusalem as one wipes a dish, wiping it and turning it upside down. So I will forsake the remnant of my inheritance and deliver them into the hands of their enemies, and they shall become victims of plunder to all their enemies. Because they have done evil in my sight and have provoked me to anger since the day their fathers came out of Egypt, even to this day." Well, you see, these are the things a king did that caused a whole nation to suffer. And when we go back, you see he did things that even his forefathers did, and you see the recurring effect of the consequences that the whole nation faced. If a king decides to be corrupt, chances are the whole nation is affected by corruption. If an institution decides not to see the future progress of their organization, of their institution, chances are they will still be holding on to old kind of ways of doing things and not embracing the new ways of doing things. Well, that is a little bit mixed up, but then think about it. I am a student at the Moi University of Mombasa, and the question that I've been asking myself is, how come we do not have online studies? And I've mentioned that in purpose because I am a student there. And I've been praying for this institution, and I've been yearning that they will up their game to stabilize their systems so that we can have online studies, we can have online activities going on in terms of learning. And sadly is, I can rant about it, I can complain about it, and many students have complained about it, and even other institutions that do not have such facilities. We can all complain about our countries, our companies, our institutions of learning. We can complain about many things because of one thing: a leader chose not to embrace the changing of times. But what does the Bible say is the responsibility of us, the citizens, the people, concerning our responsibility towards our leaders? 1 Timothy, and I will take it here. 1 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2, and it says, "Pray," this is the NLT version, "pray this way for kings and all who are in authority, so that we can live peaceful and quiet lives marked by godliness and dignity." We have to pray. The most important thing is each and every one of us needs to go back to our prayer closets. And not only go to our prayer closets and just say things, but speak specific things that we need God to come and intervene for our leaders. That God will come and step in and do a work in our leaders, that they may walk in righteousness, they may walk in godliness, they may do things in accordance to what God needs or wants to be done. And it is at this point where we will start seeing transformation. It is at this point where it is no longer about our complaints, but it is about God's will being done in and through our leaders. And that inspiration in itself will change every institution, every organization, and every country's leadership. for the glory and honor of God. God bless you, and I love you all.